Hi there. Welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev. My name is Beverlee Morales, and I'm so excited to stamp with you tonight. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well and that you had a fantastic Sunday, fantastic Saturday, relaxing weekend. Oh my goodness, don't tell me that my comments are not going to show today. Can you tell me hi? Let's see. Oh, yes. Okay. I see you now. I see your names anyway. I've got something in the way. Let's see. Swipe left. Okay. Well, don't want to do that. Okay. Let's see. Now they're gone again. Say hi to me again if you already have. Thank you. I saw my comments for a second and now they're gone again. So frustrating. Well, I don't see your comments again, and I clicked the same thing I clicked last time when they came back. Oh, so I don't know what's going on. But I'm just going to carry on because it's 7 o'clock, and I will read all your comments later. Today, I am working with, or tonight, it's 7 p.m. here in California. I know it's late back east for some of you that always show up. Thank you for being here. I am going to work with a set called Delightful Wishes. It's on page 35 of the current mini catalog, and it has beautiful stamps, dies, designer series paper, and those little bumblebees that I've been using, that's where they came from, that sweet. It's just all very cheery and happy set. And I am going to use it for the make and take at my open house, which is this Thursday from 1 to 5. Now, I have a list of customers who are called the regulars who do not have to RSVP. They are I already know that they're going to be here. The only thing they need to do is if they cannot attend, let me know that by Tuesday so I can give your packet to somebody else, or so you don't have to pay for your packet. Now, the packets are free for anybody who is a regular or who RSVPs. But if you don't tell me you're not coming and I make your packet, then you've agreed to purchase that for $4. Now, if you're not a regular and you want to come, all you need to do is RSVP before Tuesday at noon. That gives me enough time to make a packet for you. Or if you're bringing a friend, let me know that as well. I think I have 16 packets made right now, but I can make a few more if you decide to come. Okay, so that is what's coming up Thursday. Wednesday, I will not have a live. I am going to go on vacation on Friday. And so I've got a busy week to catch up with everything I need to get done before I leave on Friday. And I will also not have a live next Sunday because I will just be getting back from my mini vacation, and then I'm going to be headed out for another fun few days, possibly. That one's still in the works, but we'll see. So hiatus for 1 week. Okay, today will be my last night until not Wednesday, not Sunday, but the following Wednesday. Okay, let's get started with today's project. It's a fun fold. I think you're really going to enjoy this. Those of you that are coming to open house, you'll see how to make it prior to getting here so you know what you're doing once you're here. We'll just be able to talk and eat and have fun. Let me turn you down and turn you around to my table. And I'm going to ask you if you would please sprinkle. That is how I grow. I thank you all for thinking of someone or a few people you may know who might enjoy themselves watching these lives. So if you would let them know about me, give them my channel information, that would be very much appreciated. Again, I want to welcome you to Stampin' All Day with Bev. I am your hostess, Beverlee Morales, and I live in Tracy, California. I have a March host code for you. What that means is if you place an order under $150 during the month of March, you can use this code and I will get extra credit from the company because you put that code in. So I thank you in advance very, very much. Where can you shop with me? You can shop with me at beverleystamps.stampinup.net. And you can also watch my replays on my YouTube channel. It's just my name, Beverlee Morales. Now, if you win something from me or if you need to talk to me or anything like that, email me at mofun44@icloud.com with your address or your questions or whatever you want to discuss. I'd love to talk to you. But that is where I see your comments the quickest. I don't check messages that much. If you have my phone number, you can text me. I do see my texts quite often, but email is a great way for you to reach me quickly. Now, as I speak about this month, March 2025 is the month I signed up to be a demonstrator 30 years ago. You heard that right, 30. Yay for me. I'm so excited, but I want to share that excitement with you all. So, during the month of March, if you place an order with me of $30 or more for my 30 years, you are going to go into a drawing for a $30 credit from me. So I'm going to give away my monthly prize like I always do. That's separate, but I'm going to pick a second name. And if you have placed an order with me in the month of March for $30 or more, your name will go into the $30 credit drawing. And I just want to give somebody a prize worth $30 celebrating my 30th year with Stampin' Up. Okay, so that's pretty exciting. So let's get to the card now. Here is the stamp set I'm going to be using. It's called Delightful Wishes. And I'm purposely not putting you real close to this right now because I'm going to be using a 12 by 12 piece of designer series paper. And I want you to be able to see the scoring and everything, the full page. So I'm going to stay a little bit far away from the camera. So I'll lift things up so you can see them closer. But Delightful Wishes is the name of the stamp set. And the bundle is on page 35 of the catalog right here. And the code number for that is 164710. You would get the stamp set and all the dies that coordinate with this set. They're just beautiful. I love them all. So I wanted to share that with you tonight. I'm also using the designer series dies. They're item number 159165 designer series dies. And the die I'm using from that set is this one here. So there's beautiful, beautiful dies in this set, and I'm using this one tonight. Okay. Then I'm continuing on with the perennial dies. We've been using those for the past few lives, and I'm using the large one tonight. So there it is. And then I'm using the dies from the bundle, this Delightful Wishes bundle here. Background flower, a decorative die, and the ornate pieces of the flower. So let's these here, all in the bundle. Okay. Put those back. Put these down out of the way. And you'll find everything I'm talking about on page 35 of the catalog. Okay, I'm using Daffodil Delight 147094. Crushed Curry 131173, and Old Olive 147090. Those are the inks. I'm also using the bow punch, 157711. The paper trimmer, 152392. And then our bone folders, our take your pick tool, our snips, our liquid glue, our mini glue, not mini glue dots. I'm using, well, I am using mini glue dots today too, but I'm also using, oh my goodness, what are these called? These. I've got the tiny bee trinkets, and their item number is 164714. And again, this beautiful Daffodil Delight ribbon, satin, 164715. It's a little clearer on this side, 164715. Okay. All right, let me show you the card and the fun fold. Here is the card. And maybe if you like this, throw me a heart and maybe I can see the hearts. I don't know. Here is the fun fold. And this is what we're going to be making at Open House this Thursday. Wow, either you don't like it or I can't see the hearts either. Anyway, I'll look at everything afterwards and I'll see if you liked it or did not like it or what you're saying. Okay, so there is the card we're going to make today. Here is what we need. We need the large perennial postage die and white cardstock to cut that out. So I did that in advance because I've done this for you many times, so you know how to do that. And we're going to do the inside of the card first. I'm going to take my old olive ink pad and the stamp from the stamp set that says wishing. I'm going to ink this up. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, now I'll stay far away right now because I want to do the card folding and cutting before I zoom in a little bit. Okay, wishing. There. Oops, I did not do well on that one. And I'm scared to do this over again because I didn't cut out a second one. But this is photopolymer. And maybe, just maybe, let me see if I get this close to me. Ooh, I'm scared. No, I'm blurring it. So I'm going to leave that and I'm going to fix it later. But that's just because I didn't hold this part of the stamp down like I should have. So that's my error. So let's look at the card there. And I just have wishing on the inside. Okay, let's put that aside. I'm going to clean off my stamp with my chamois. Okay, and now I'm going to show you how to score and cut your cardstock, your designer series paper for this card. So here is my paper trimmer, and here is the 12 by 12 designer series paper that I will be using for this card. Here is the name of it. It's Floral Delight 12 by 12, item number 164700, and it's $12.50. These are all the designs right here on this paper. Okay. So I am going to take my designer series paper and slip it into my paper trimmer, and I'm going to score the whole sheet, and this will make 2 cards. So I'm going to start at 2 on my cutting, on my measurements, and I'm going to make sure that my paper is all the way up against the gray ledge here on the trimmer. I'm going to make sure I'm using my scoring blade. It's the light gray one, and I am going to pull down and go up and pull down and go up. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because designer series paper is thinner than cardstock, and I don't want to push really hard down one time and possibly tear it. So I'd rather go up and back, lightly and get a good score line that way. So we're going to score at 2. Then we're going to come over to 4. And we're going to score again. And I'm putting the end of the cardstock right on the 4. And again, paying attention to the ledge, making sure it's straight up against the ledge. And scoring 1, 2, 3, and back up 4. And then we're going to score at 6. So 2, 4, 6. Make sure we're up against the ledge. That's very important. And down, up, down, up. Then we're going to extend the arm of the paper trimmer. And we're going to go to 8. Paying attention that we're on the 8 and we're up against the ledge. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now I have 4 score lines, 2, 4, 6, 8. Now I'm going to turn this to my right, just one turn, and I'm going to put the edge at 5 1/4. And now I'm going to take my cutting blade and I am going to cut and then I'm going to put this edge at 5 1/4 again. Remember I said I'm making 2 cards and I'm going to cut. You're going to have this piece left over for another project. Okay. So that's all there is to the cutting and scoring. So now you're going to take your paper, and I know, let me zoom in now, see if I can. Oh, a little too much. Okay, there we go. All right. So now that I know you can't see my score lines on this pattern paper, but on my right, I have the largest square rectangle. So I'm going to take my score line that's there for me, and now you'll be able to see better. And then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to accordion fold, and you're going to bring your bone folder to open house. Then you're going to fold again. And you're just folding your score lines, and you're going to fold one more time. Okay, then I'm going to make sure I've got all of these scored well. Okay, burnished well. This is our little fold right here. So now we need a base for our card. So my base is Old Olive. And it coordinates with the leaves in this paper. And this piece of paper, this base, is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So we can lay this down onto the card and have our card ready, almost ready. All right, let's get our glue. And to get this part out of the way, I'm going to turn it, and we're going to glue this down. Glue that down, and I'm going to glue this down. So now I have this. Okay, so now this will fit on the card much nicer. This fuzzy little rough cut is because my blade is dull. Grabbed my wrong cutter. Okay, so now I'm putting glue on the back side of the DSP. Running low? Running low. Let me grab another one. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'll grab my card. and flip it over and put it on its base. Now, isn't that easy? So 2, 4, 6, 8, then turn it and cut it 5 1/4. Cut your second piece at 5 1/4 as well. Burnish your score lines, and you have this beautiful card. Now, let's look at my sample. I took the die from Designer Tags, and this is Daffodil Delight cardstock. So I've got a piece of Daffodil Delight cardstock right here, and I'm going to cut that out. Now at class, you're going to cut this out. You're going to do this part at class, but I'm going to have the flowers done for you. And the reason you're going to do this part at class is because, look closely. See under there? That is what this die creates. This one here. I still have my little pieces from when I made my sample, so let me clean that off real quick with my brush. So you take your pick tool. This is the old one, but your take your pick tool has an attachment that has a brush on it, and you simply run the brush over and all the little pieces fall out. Okay, so let me clean that mess up I just made and get my tool over here and my two dies, put them together. And let's cut out that tag. So I'll have my Big Shot, or not my Big Shot, my cut and boss machine set up for you at open house. And you're going to make sure you have platform 1, 2, and 3 on the machine. Then you're going to put the piece of Daffodil Delight cardstock that I have in your packet for you on the machine like this. And then your die, your tag die, right on top. Then you're going to add this die, the decorative die, right in the center there. Okay, you're going to put on the second, number 3, acrylic, and run it through the machine. I'm just going to run it back so you can see it come back out through the camera. But going through once is enough. And look at this tag, how cute that is with this decorative piece in there. I just think it's adorable. I wanted to concentrate on this piece right now to show you how to do that, but at class, you're going to have a long enough piece where you can add these right below your tag and cut everything out at one time. But I just wanted to show you that by itself so you could concentrate on that part. So I'm going to run these through now. Oops. Got a little bump and this one came off the paper. So now let's cut these out. Again, I'm running it back through just so I can grab it here on camera. Okay. All right, you take your pick tool. Will come in handy to take these little pieces of cardstock out of the die and to poke the little holes so you have all the detail showing. That's the center of the flower. This is the big base of the flower. And then this is some more detail of the flower. Okay. Oh. Okay. Now I'm going to take my flower pieces. Let's get the card over here so you can see what we're building. We're going to take this base here, and I'm just going to take the largest one, and I'm going to look for this to see how this fits on each other before I actually put glue on the flower. So what I find is there's a petal with a long piece and then some rugged edges right there. And on this solid, there is a rugged edge here. So to me, that's how it lines up very well. So I'm going to put them together like that. It probably doesn't matter much. You can spin it until you find that you like the way it's laying. And I'm just putting a little bit glue in the center of this part of the flower. Let me see. Let me turn it this way and see if I like that. I do. I like that. Okay. And then this one you can just put on any which way that you would like. And again, I only put glue in the center because I want the ends to be able to bend up. Once this is dry, you can take your pick tool and you can bend all of these guys up just a little bit for some more dimension. Now, I didn't put it on this one, but if you wanted to, you could add some pearls or some gems right in the center. Let's see what I have. Let's use those antique pearls again, and let's just see what a couple of those look like. I didn't intend to use these, but I just thought of it right now, and I think it would be cute. Actually, I think it would be pretty. So I'm going to use 3. And I do like that. So I think I'm going to add some to there. So you can see the difference. So you might agree with me that that fancied it up just a little bit. Now remember, if you wanted these dots to be another color, you can take your blends and color them while they're on the sheet and then transfer them over here with whatever color you made them. A brown would be pretty. That would stand out. Okay, so there we go. These are the antique pearls. All right, now I'm going to take my little flower and I'm going to set it right here. But I need some leaves and some foliage there. So I've got a scrap of old olive cardstock, and I'm going to take this punch, and at class you're going to punch it twice. You're going to have a piece of old olive cardstock in your packet, and you're going to punch twice. And then you're going to put this flower down with the dimensional. Right in the center on the back. Pull off the protective paper and set it down. Now remember, it can go off a little bit so you can see more of this pretty detail. Then I'm going to take the punched out sprigs and I'm going to put some glue on the back side. And I'm going to slip that right in here like this. Okay, take the other one, the back side, and slip that right at the bottom here. Now, when you're at my classes, if you want these sprigs somewhere else, it's your card and you go for it. We all share our cards. Some people add more sponging, different placements, and they all look so pretty. So use your creativity when you're here. There's no wrong, there's no right. You can copy me exactly if you want to, but you certainly don't have to. Okay, so isn't that a beautiful tag? Okay, so now we're going to take, let's say 13 inches of ribbon. So you're going to need your ribbon scissors. Now, if you're new when you come here or you don't have these items yet, you don't need to fret about that. Don't say, oh, I can't come to her classes because I don't have those things. It doesn't matter. I do have them, and I usually have multiples of my items. So you can borrow mine. And if you feel that this is a craft that you would like to get involved in, then you can slowly start to order your product and build, and the next open house you'll have yours. So see what I just did there while I was talking? I threaded the ribbon through 2 of the petal holes, and now I'm just going to tie a knot to keep it still, and then I'm going to make a bow. And tie that nicely, as tight as I can get it. Bring it back to make the loops a little smaller. Then I'm going to take the legs that are left, and I'm going to do that a second time. And I'm going to tie another bow. So a little different way of tying a double bow. All right, so when you do that, you're going to get a little bit different of a look. I'm trying to grab the smallest leg there, and then I'm going to pull tight again, and I have a little bit left over too long, and this one twisted, so I want to straighten it out. There we go. And I want to try to pull to get that a little tighter, and pull and get this one a little tighter, and you have a double bow there. Cut off the excess, and you can see the double bows right there like that. Okay. All right, so this guy is ready to decorate the front of our card. Now, I like to center this by using the little divot here in the tag onto the fold of the card. This gives me a center point. And you know our little trick, we're going to place our fingers here, and we're going to put glue only halfway onto this tag, because we don't want to get glue too far past our fold. So our finger tells us don't go past that area. And then set this back down, making sure that your foliage is not going off the top of your card or down off the bottom, and press and let that dry a minute. Now while that's drying, we can take our wishing and we can set it down. Now, you know what I just decided right this second? I'm not going to glue this down. I'm just going to set it there because of my little boo-boo, and I'm going to correct that. You can see what the card's going to look like, though, once it's glued in. And you can see that you can see through these the little embellishment there on the tag, which I love. So I've got another tag, the same one. In fact, you can put your white and your daffodil cardstock on top of each other and run this tag through 2 pieces. But then I would put the decorative only on the yellow. So that's just for my class, I'm making multiples, and I'm cutting out. When I cut out 2 at a time just to save some time. So that is possible with this tag. That's what I'm trying to say. It's very possible with this tag. All right, so let's get our stamp from the stamp set, and this is our solid stamp. We're going to get that one first, and we're going to use the lighter of the 2 yellows that we have. Daffodil Delight is a little bit lighter than Crushed Curry. Tap this, and I'm going to hold it down onto my white cardstock and press. And I have really pretty flowers, just very springy flowers. Then I'm going to take the Crushed Curry And I haven't played with this set a lot, so let me play with this and see how I think it goes. Let's come down here. Like that. Okay. Tap, tap, tap. Made this card the other day, so I hadn't played with it again. Stamp that down. And now I'm going to take my little leaves, come in the same set. And what did I do with my old olive? There it is. And I'm going to fill in the blank spots with my leaves, just wherever I think they should go. This part is all up to you. Put as many or as few as you'd like. There we go. Just to decorate the second tag, not leave it so bare. And then you're going to take this one and you're going to line it up with the Daffodil Delight tag. And see how you can see now through the holes, you can see some color. You're seeing the stamping. All right, so we're going to line that up. We can see it from this side. And we're going to add glue to only this half. That's what you have to pay attention to in class. You don't want to put glue on this side because then you'll have a sticky mess, right? So you line that up, hold it in place, check where you want your glue one more time, and then apply your glue. Fold this down. Now your glue gives you time to move things around if you don't see it lined up really perfectly. And like I said, here's the inside that I'm not going to glue down because of my air. I will fix that off camera and then I will mount it into my card, and this will be a sample for you to work with when you're making your packet. Okay, I can't wait to see everybody. I think we're going to have fun. And remember, during the month of March, if you place a $30 order with me or more, your name is going to be in a drawing to win a $30 credit with me. So I can either order for you and pay for it. Anything over $30, you would pay the rest. Or you can place an order and I can send you a check or Venmo or Zelle or whatever way makes it easier for you. Okay? Thank you for being with me tonight. And I will see all of you that are coming to open house on Thursday, anytime between 1 and 5. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.